Hey Vibemakers, it's Lila with LB Novelties, and today I'm going to be setting up my reading planner for the year 2020. As you saw in my planner lineup video, I selected the Your Best Year Yet planner to be my reading notes planner. This will not be franken-planned at all. It will remain inside its actual planner with all the notes I take down during the year with any book that I'm reading currently at that time. I really loved this planner. This was one I selected at boot camp, and I just loved the illustrations, the color of the disc, and then just the dividers and just everything that's throughout the planner is so beautiful. I love all the illustrations that the designers over at Mambi created. And I also like that it's a horizontal layout. So horizontal layout means that it'll have lines going through each day. Why I like this is because I'll be able to write down my notes for each day when I'm reading, and I also will show you how I'm going to be using the monthly portion of the planner. But I want to get started on this. I don't want to have to wait until January to start doing my reading notes in this planner. I currently have a bound book from the Happy Planner where I've been writing down notes from books that I'm reading, but I want to transition over into this and just get started. And reading is really important for me, and I feel like I've been falling behind because you know, I'm super busy and like I'm trying to get a lot done, and I've been putting this in the back burner, so I need to get back on it. And I feel like this system will help me kind of be more productive in regards to reading. So stay tuned to see how I convert some filler sheets to work for me for the month of December 2019, so I can actually start using this planner. I'm going to insert that extension portion that I'm going to be creating to work for me, and I can actually start getting my reading notes done. And this is the book I'm currently reading at the moment. It's called Super Attractor by Gabby Bernstein, and I really am truly enjoying this. But I need to get like super organized in regards to reading notes and just figuring out a system to help me keep that on track. So let's get to it and start up my extension portion of this planner. I'm going to show you what I'll be using to create my month of December horizontal layout style calendar month. I have, again, like I said, this is a 2020 planner. It goes from January through December 2020, but I want to start December already of this year. So I'll just be adding this into this planner. I'm going to just put this to the side so I have space to work. And what I'll be using right here is some lined sheet filler paper from the Happy Planner. This is actually from the Planner Babe Happy Notes, and I just love just the look of it. It's simple and to the point. So you'll need some filler paper. If you're doing how I'm doing with the horizontal layout, I would definitely recommend getting some of the lined paper. This is the grid dot lined sheets. I also don't have any more extension pack calendars. So what I'm doing is using one of my old monthlies from a planner I purchased in the middle of the year. Since I didn't use April of that planner, I'm going to go ahead and use April here and just redate it to work for December, because I do want to have this monthly calendar, and I'll show you what I'll be keeping track on my monthly calendars, not only here but in the actual reading planner once I switch over to January. So I have this one, and this is from the monthly layout planner that I use currently for my scheduling of LB Novelties. So it comes with the monthly, and then you'll see this section in the back. So I might actually use this to maybe take down some notes and some tips for reading. And then I also have some of these dates and just the months listed out. These are just from some old extension packs that I had in the past, so I have that as well. And I also have just an extra divider in case I need it. What I also recommend is if you have the journaling sticker book, this one's really great for creating your own sheets. Why I like this one, again, this has the months listed out, but it has the days. So as you can tell, it has Monday through Sunday. So I'll be using these to list out each day in this little extension calendar I'm going to be creating. And then to list out the numbers, like I said, use what you have. So if you have some of these, you can use these to date your days. But I have the mini Christmas joy, and since it's the month of December, I kind of want to make it festive still. I'm not really going to decorate it much, the actual reading notes section, but I thought it'd be fun to, you know, dress it up with these peppermint candy dates. So I thought that'd be fun. And then another option, and I'm just showing you this in case you don't have some of these stickers, but you might have these. I like to show you guys options. If you have Happy Memory Keeping, this is really great as well because it has dates, numbers, months. And then I also have this journaling multi-accessory pack and an extra journaling because I do have a lot of these. I love them. And that is pretty much all you'll be needing. And then you'll also need a ruler and a marker pen. I'm just going to be using my Sharpie pen to create the lines to separate each day, and that way you'll have like section to write out your reading notes per day. So let's get to it and organizing that. Okay, so I have pulled out just a week of the 2020 planner that I showed you guys, just so I can measure out off on the line paper. So I am going to just mark on my 2 sheets where I want to draw the line. And I was thinking, instead of using black Sharpie pen, I'm going to show you both options. You can also, if you have mild liners, this coordinates with this color. You can just highlight the line that you want, kind of similar to how the actual planner itself is. So I just want to show you guys options, and if this is something that interests you, then it'll be okay. So what I'm going to do is just do a little dot on the ones that need to get lined. And I'm going to show you 2 options. I'm going to show you what it looks like with the Sharpie pen, and then I'll do one with the mile liner, and I think I'm going to like the mile liner better, but I'm going to see both options. And that's the point of me doing these videos, is to try it out, and that way you guys can see which way you like, which version is your style, or maybe you could do it differently. It's however you honestly like to plan. But this is just a great way to create your own horizontal layouts. Another option you can do is washi tape. You can use some washi tape and just put washi tape down this line, and I could actually do that because I have some thin washi tape. This is just me showing you what it's going to look like with washi tape if you don't like the black line. So that's the black line right there. But now let's do washi tape. So that's another option to create your own horizontal layout. And you can use the black lines that you did as kind of a guideline. They don't really show through the washi tape. And then you just cut it and cut it right here. And then that way you have your days listed out here. So now let's do the mile liner lines, and that way we can see which style we like. Okay, so now I'm going to pull out this mile liner, and I'm going to use this to mark these spots, or the lines that I have to actually line with the mile liner. And I'm using the mile liner instead of the black one, so it doesn't leave black dots on here. So you can actually, this has a tip to it. It's kind of an angled tip, and I'm going to use the tip portion, so it'll be this part right here, to actually draw the line with the ruler. And that's the month, or excuse me, how we separate each day. And I kind of like the mile liner, especially with this paper. It looks really nice. So let me just line this guy up. So all you're doing is just grabbing your mile liner, using the point of the tip and your ruler to line up your ruler and line. So all my sheets are lined and ready for me to actually date them with the date and the number. And I just went ahead and created all these sheets. Again, I'm going to be starting, normally your month in December for 2019 starts on December 2nd, because that's the first day of the week is Monday. That's how the planners are always broken down, Monday through Sunday, and it's whatever day it is going on during that month. So I will start December 2nd, but I did feature a couple of extra lines here if I do choose to start on, I believe it'll be the 28th on Friday. So it goes 28, 29, 30, and December 1st. So I will date these in case I want to go ahead and start this week taking down notes and just feature it in my December extension portion that I'm adding to my planner. And then I had it end on December 29th because in every planner that you get, yearly planner, so this is the planner, it always starts on the first day of the year. But one thing that you need to know as well is for the first week, they will always add whatever, like, so for example, Monday is December 30th. So they will add December 30th and 31st in your weekly planner. So you can actually start planning the last 2 days of this year into next year. So I will be doing my reading notes for December 30th and 31st on this planner and not on these extension packs. I did line it up in the back, and I'll show you. So it does go to this portion, but I'm not going to use this. I'll just go ahead and plan inside my planner once those days roll in. But for now, this is basically for December 2nd through December 29th with some extra added days if I want to start early. And now I'm going to pull out my journaling sticker book and start dating it, and I'll show you how. Journaling sticker book. Again, this is what it looks like, and they have the dates, the days listed out, and they're in different fonts, which I have no problem with them being different fonts as long as it says the day. So I'm going to put this down just like so, following the same format as the actual horizontal planner in front of me. So this way I know that's where I need to fill out my reading notes going off of what date. And then I'll just use these numbers right here and make sure you keep track of which date starts on Monday, and it will be the 2nd. It would be December 2nd. So then all you're going to do is add your number as well. And you can always write this in, but I'm just showing you options. You can just write it in with your Sharpie pen. So I have all my days dated and listed with the name of the day. And then I went ahead and added this cute little banner that says note. It was just inside my journaling sticker book. So that's that. So now each day has a number, a name of the day, and then I also went ahead and added December on all the weeks. So that's all set and situated. And I went ahead and added November 29th through December 1st on here if I want to go ahead and start writing down my reading notes, which I will. And now I'm going to just insert this portion into my planner, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to prepare my monthly. Right, so I've added in my weekly spreads, which technically are just the layouts. I put them inside my 2020 planner right before January. So I have all these sheets ready for me to fill out my reading notes for the month of December, but I need to create a monthly calendar portion for December. So like I showed earlier, I will be using this month from an old planner I had and converting it into the month of December. So I'll be using this December right here. I love this lettering right here. This is just from an extension pack to cover this up, and I'll use some additional stickers to cover the word April. And I for sure want to bring out these peppermint candies. I really do love them, so I think they will be perfect just to number out the dates. But the month of April, the dates are not lined up with what December is because the 1st is on a Sunday. So I'm going to pull out my whiteout and white out all the dates, and then these holidays that do not coincide with December because we don't have April Fool's Day in December. But I'm just making it work because I want to use a monthly calendar to keep track of. I'm going to keep track of how many pages I read that day and also how many minutes I spent reading. So this will be my tracker for reading. Whited out all the dates, and before I start numbering them, I want to cover up this portion that says April, and this is my rainbow mega sticker book. I love this one. You guys have seen me use this several times in other videos. I just love the colorful boxes available in here. So I want to use some just to cover up that portion before I put down December. I'm trying to look in the pink section here. Because this is pink. I know December is not really much of pink, but I just wanted to coordinate with this. So I'm going to leave that. That doesn't really truly bother me. I think I want to do, let's see if this works. Okay, so I already whited out all the dates, and before I start numbering them, I want to cover up this portion that says April, and this is my rainbow mega sticker book. I love this one. You guys have seen me use this several times in other videos. I just love the colorful boxes available in here. So I want to use some just to cover up that portion before I put down December. I'm trying to look in the pink section here. Because this is pink. I know December is not really much of pink, but I just wanted to coordinate with this. So I'm going to leave that. That doesn't really truly bother me. I think I want to do, let's see if this works. So I'm going to put that down like that. And then I'm going to cut this portion off and see if I can use that remaining piece. So I like to recycle as much as I can. Pieces available. So I could probably do that to cover this portion. And then I'll look for another circle. Should I do so we'll do this one, and I guess I could have done that. We'll just put this on top. I guess the recycling portion just didn't work out. But we'll do that. Sometimes you just wing it when you're planning. And I like how that looks. And I'm going to bring out the December from this extension pack, because like I said, I like the lettering of it. There we go. All right, and then we're just going to lay that right on top. And there's my December. Now I'm going to date it. All right, and then we're just going to lay that right on top. And there's my December. Now I'm going to date it. So I'm going to use my peppermint candy numbers, and I'm going to start from Sunday because Sunday is the 1st. And just continue doing that for the rest of the dates, laying down the stickers and dating my days. Okay, so all the days are dated, and I really love the peppermint candy. It's having similar colors to the ones above here in this artwork. And then I also love that I use this round colorful box, I guess you could call it, a circle colorful box, because it kind of goes along with the shape of the peppermint candy. And there was this extra one after the 31 number, and I just put it up here just to, you know, carry out the design. And now I'm going to go ahead and add this, or actually before I add it into my planner, I want to show you how I'm going to be keeping track of the sheets I read, or excuse me, the amount of pages I read, and also the minutes I spent reading. Now that the calendar has been dated, I'm going to show you how I'm going to be keeping track of pages and minutes that I read each day. So what you'll be needing, at least if you want to do it this way, is a ruler and 2 highlighters. I have my 2 mile liners here, a blue and a pink one. And then you'll also need some stickers here from the journaling sticker book. But again, make it work with what you have. I'm just going to show you how I'm going to be keeping track of it. So I'm going to make and again, using the point of the mile liner, I'm going to make one line that, or actually I'm going to, instead of doing the point, I'm going to use the slant part of the mile liner and the ruler to line up like so. And then I'm going to do the same with the pink one right below it. So blue will be for pages I read. Pink will be for pages, or excuse me, minutes spent reading. So I'm going to do that for each of the boxes, for each square, for each day. I'm going to do a blue line and then a pink line, and that way when I do it, I can just go ahead and write it in, fill it in each day. So let me go ahead and create these lines, and then I'll get back here and show you the next step. Okay, so all the days have been highlighted with the blue and the pink lines, and what I'm going to do is pull out my journaling sticker book. Why I love this one, I've said it several times, they have some really great icons on here. So they have this one that looks like a book. So that will be where I keep track, because at the end of each month I like to tally up, especially for my wellness, I tally up how many minutes I meditated. I also tally up, what else do I do? I keep track of how much water I drank. So it's just a way for me to tally up everything. And I thought there was a little alarm clock in this one. If not, I'll look in the other sticker books that I have, but I could have swore there was one in this one. Because I want to do, oh yeah, they have this, but it's, let me see if they have it in a black. I only have it like that. Oh yeah. So this one is really small, but it's fine. Let's see if I could bring that up to you guys. It's getting stuck on my fingers. Let me put out my tweezers so you can see it. It is, it's kind of hard to see it, but it is a little like clock stopwatch. So that will represent my minutes total read. So now I forgot what was which. I think blue was reading pages, pink was minutes. So I'm just going to do this, like so, and then I'm going to type or write out total pages, and then that way I know to tally that up at the end of the month and see how I did. And I think it's good for me to see too, like, okay, am I really dedicating enough time to it? What days am I reading more than others? I think that'll be a great way to keep track of everything. So I know blue will represent reading pages, and then the pink will represent time spent, or minutes. So I'm going to put total pages read, and I can put them in there, and then total reading time. I think we need to add just just one more line right here for reading time. So I'm going to put it down by minutes and hours. Okay. And that's all set and ready for me. Okay, so my month is inside, the monthly calendar is inside, attached to the horizontal layout that we created. I really love this. This was super easy to do, and look how it looks exactly like a horizontal spread. And there's one more step I still need to do, is change out this tab to make it into December. So I'm going to bring out again this Rainbow Mega sticker book, and let me just see what color this. Okay, so it's kind of pink again. I'm going to look for some colorful boxes to cover up where it says April, and then I have, this color works, I have my memory keeping sticker book out as well, and it has December in it. So as you can see, it has December right there. So all I'm going to do is put down this colorful box, and this is how easy it is to change out any old calendar you have that you haven't used and convert it into a new one. Is just redating it. So there's December, and let me just change out this part so I know this is my December. And I'm super excited to actually be starting this early instead of waiting till January, because I think, you know, you don't have to wait till the new year to get stuff done. If you want to start this and you feel like it's something you don't want to have to keep putting off, then let's do it. I'm super excited. Hopefully you guys are going to be doing something to improve any area in your life that you feel like, oh, I really want to dedicate more time to it. This is really great. It doesn't have to be just for reading. Maybe you could do this concept for a gratitude journal, also for your wellness tracking. I really love this. And then I will probably add some tips in here on how to help me read more efficiently. I know there's this, his name's Jim Quick on Instagram, and he teaches you how to read faster and actually be able to process the information and keep it in your mind instead of forgetting it. So I might actually put some tips in here as well of things that I see in his videos. I'll just put them on this little section just so it keeps me on track and I remember, okay, this is what I need to do to keep on the reading train. But it looks like Friday the 29th, I'll start writing down reading notes on this planner now, and it'll carry me out through 2020. So I'm super excited about that. This is all set and ready to go. I hope you really enjoyed seeing how I put this together and just how I'm prepping myself, how I'm going to be keeping track of pages read and reading time, and how easy it is to convert any filler sheet into a horizontal layout with just some journaling stickers and some memory keeping dates. But I'm excited for this, guys, and I think you always constantly have to be switching out whatever system you have. If it's not working, then try something else the next month. It's not something that has to be set in stone. I tried several different, tips and styles to try to get myself into reading, but I feel like this is something that I'm going to enjoy because it's something where I have to kind of fill in. And me personally, I love filling in things. I think it just kind of helps me want to actually get the things done. So with that said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll keep posting up new videos throughout this month and into next year. And hopefully you're enjoying them. Make sure to hit the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video up. And as always, guys, peace and love.